there is a healing force, ancient, invisible and alive, right in your own body. Not in a faraway temple, not in some secret herbs or crystals. This life force, this energy, this power resides right within you. In this energy center that spins silently, there is healing power for all of us. When you were born with this technology, I was born with it, all of us were born with this technology. Hello, I am the Fakir, a multi-instrumentalist and a mystic guide. But more than that, I am someone who walked away from a life built on logic and ledgers and profit and loss. After a moment of profound awakening over a decade ago, I have been devoted to helping others tap into their own sacred intelligence through music, through meditation, and the silent language of energy. I have witnessed what happens when people remember who they truly are. And it all begins with alignment of your inner core. If you are ready to begin this journey, I hope to bring a series of videos that guide and help you in exploring how one can heal oneself using the technology of chakras. So click on the subscribe button and the bell icon so you are informed of the next videos, and let us begin this journey together right at the root of it all and rise together. So in this video we are going to be speaking of the fundamentals on which the rest of how to heal oneself is going to be based on. Coming to chakras in Sanskrit mean a wheel. These are wheels of energy spinning as vortexes, right? Radiating energy outside and also receiving energy from the outside. We as humans are not only communicating with our sense organs, we are also communicating, exchanging information in subconscious layers with our entire universe, right? Consciously or at a more deeper level, subconsciously, we are interacting with the outside world through our various energy centers. Apart from, of course, the faculties that give us access to the three-dimensional space, we also have hidden energy vortexes that are communicating constantly to the outside environment and receiving cues from the outside environment. So, these chakra points are placed along our spine at critical junction points of a nervous network. So a nervous system, which is as vast as the roadways of the world, passes through the spine and then distributes itself all across our body. So this wire frame of nervous system that is going through your spine has various junction points, important points where they converge and diverge, right? So these points of convergence and divergence of our nervous network are what we call as chakra points. The fascinating thing is these nodes at which the chakra points are located along the nervous system also has corresponding to it key endocrine glands. So if we just take a visitation from, let's say, the Sahasrara chakra, the crown chakra. The crown chakra is a point an inch above our head. Let us visit this point a bit later in the video. Let's come to the chakra points, the 6 chakra points which are located within the body. The pineal gland or the Agnya chakra is located at a junction point in our skull close to the pineal gland. The next chakra, that's the Vishuddha, the throat chakra, is located at a point connected with the thyroid gland. Likewise, as we go down, each of the junction point of these chakras are connected to important endocrine glands that regulate various functions within our being. So the concept of chakras are not just woo-woo and energy and not linked to facts or not linked to science. That is not how the truth of it is. Chakras, if you look at them, they are exactly corresponding to what the English medicine, Western medicine, has classified our anatomy as organ systems. Right? Now we have specialist doctors to address each of the organ systems. So if you have a problem with the digestive, then you go to a gastroenterologist or a stomach doctor. If you have a problem with your circulatory system, then you go to the heart specialist, right? Cardiac surgeon. Then modern medicine has branched out into way too many specializations and nodes. Okay, so we have the ENT, we have the circulatory, we have the digestive, we have the reproductive, and we have the excretory system. Now all of these are linked to particular glands. Functioning of these organs are linked to particular glands, and these glands are connected to our neural network, and those junction points are right where the glands are. So when we speak of chakras as energy vortexes, they are indeed energy vortexes, because signals in the nervous system that pass through a nervous system is nothing but electric impulses, which is nothing but energy. You get the drift of where I'm going with this, right? So, when we're looking at chakra points, that is vortex points, nervous vortex points, and these is what we call as energy meridians. And if the flow of energy in our chakra points is passing through without being compromised midway, then it is said that we are in alignment. If information going down from our brain, the pituitary gland, that's the master gland which is regulating all of our other glands. So when information goes from our brain to various parts of our being, it passes through our nervous system to our chakra points, and if the information going through these chakra points are not compromised, they are not diverted, they are not blocked, then we feel our organ systems are functioning fine in the physical sense. I will come down to how chakra points are much more than just our physical body, how it expands beyond that and incorporates our energy body, a light body, so on and so forth. But when we speak of chakras, so this is all there is to it. Chakra points are junction points along the nervous system, and if all of our chakra points are functioning in order, that means all the information passing through them is passing through without being compromised, without being morphed, without being messed with through these points, then we experience a well-balanced expression of ourselves. And these chakras, each of these chakras are further related to elements, they are related to certain frequencies, they are linked to certain practices. Well, so coming back to where we started in terms of the chakra points being like wheels of energy spiraling in and out, so receiving cues from the outside and sending out signals to the outside environment. It's an interactive system, and all the functions of this is happening in the background. It is not that you consciously work these on a moment-to-moment basis, but once you are aware of how to manage and monitor and work with your chakras, you will start to have a very strong control over your self-healing mechanisms. Of course, we know our body has self-healing mechanisms within. Most of the healing is done by the body. The drugs that we take externally are just simulating things in the body that already exist. When we start start to use a framework which is sturdy and robust and natural, like the chakra system of working, of viewing our anatomy and our energy, then we get in control of these subtle processes within, and hence we can trigger healing mechanisms. Now, healing is not just a prescription and a one drug for every problem, right? So based on some evaluation and then finding what the issues are, you come to a prescription. So likewise, when we understand how to work with our chakras, we get a framework, a sturdy framework that allows us to diagnose issues on a deeper level than just the surface level of the MRIs and the X-rays and the ultrasound scans. Right? It not only gives us a diagnosis, a scan of our entire body, our energy body. Post that, once we have that information, you can look at specific healing modalities, prescriptions for your specific issue. So, why is the framework of chakras one of the most robust and natural healing modalities that we have today? It is so surprising that these 7 chakras are linked to the 7 seas, the 7 continents, the 7 colors of the rainbow, the 7 days of the week, the 7 notes in the harmonics or the music scale. There are so many parallels in our experience that aligns with this framework, and hence I think it is a very robust framework to use when we are working with triggering healing, self-healing mechanisms within our body. Well, this is it for now. We will go much deeper into understanding chakras in the upcoming videos, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can get informed of the next video. And welcome to this healing journey together. I am the Fakir, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.